Hey YouTube family, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna kick it right off because I am finally ready to share my full 30-day hair detox wash day routine. As much of a broke bitch as I am, I finally decided to stop being cheap and use the right gel. So I'm putting away the EcoStyler, which, as I did say right at the beginning, is not part of the detox. Mommy was just using it because my poor broke bitch heart could not bear the thought of not using that big ass tub that I had literally just bought a couple of days before I decided to do the detox. Anyway, the journey of this whole channel is all about growth. So we move past the brokenness, we move beyond the spirit of self-sabotage. Which brings me to this week, a new beginning where I will be sharing my updated wash day routine with no EcoStyler and no leave-in conditioner. And baby, let me tell you, it is the absolute best thing that I could have possibly done for my hair. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so obviously once we're in the shower, first thing we have to do is saturate the hair. I'm trying to just rinse off whatever is already in there before I apply the shampoo. Next, we prepare to get that shampoo into the hair. So I am using a hydrating shampoo. I'm not using a clarifying shampoo this time around. I only clarify once a month. Well, that's the strategy anyway. So I take the shampoo and I emulsify it between my palms. So I just run it between my palms, rub it between my palms and sort of activate it and apply to my hair strands. Now what you'll notice is the way that I apply it, I start from the root, closer to my scalp and move out towards the ends of my hair. And the reason for this is through every step of washing my hair, I am trying to remove tangles as I go along so that my final detangling is more efficient and quicker and less traumatic on my hair. So you'll see through every step of this process, I'm just working the product from my roots out towards the end of my hair and raking my fingers through as I go along, trying to get rid of shed hairs and remove any big tangles. Once I've raked through the actual strands of my hair, I now move my focus onto my scalp. So I'm bringing my fingers right onto my scalp, trying still not to disturb the actual hair too much and create tangles where I've already been through raking with my fingers. So I put my fingers right against my scalp and rub that way, not rubbing my actual hair. What I like to do as well is take this little scalp massager. It's made out of silicone, so those teeth, they're not really strong enough to brush my hair. That's not the point. I just like to give myself a little nice scalp massage. It feels really good, and I feel like stimulating my scalp that way also helps a lot with my hair health and just getting my scalp nice and active and alive. So I'm working through the product. You can already see the curl pattern starting to peek through. So I continue to rake through my hair, continue to try and get those tangles out and make sure that my hair is really as clean as it possibly can be. Okay, so now we're rinsing all of the shampoo off. You really want to make sure that you get everything out, every last trace of shampoo out from your hair to the best of your ability. Pro tip, maybe have a mirror in there with you just so that you can see, areas like the back of your head, along your hairline, where you can't really see and your fingers may miss it. As you can see, the front of my head there has a little bit of soap. But we move. Next step, we use the conditioner. Get a nice big dollop of conditioner onto my palms, and again you'll see I use the same technique of rubbing the product in between my arms and trying to emulsify it. Do it over your head just so that you don't waste any product, and whatever falls out of your hand falls onto the hair itself. I took some of that excess and emulsified that as well. So I'm applying, and the same thing applies here. Try and keep your movements in a way that you're not tangling your hair, so from the roots and out. Right there, all I did was I just gave my hair an extra splash of water. That really helps to sort of distribute the conditioner really well, helps with the saturation of water, and I find that when I do that, I don't actually need to apply more conditioner to my hair. So same as I did with the shampoo, I am continuing to just rake through my hair, make sure I don't have tangles. Alright, next step, now we're using an actual detangling tool to properly and thoroughly detangle the hair. I'm using my easy detangling brush in the same method that most naturals know. You start with the ends of your hair and then work your way up to the roots so as to be gentle with your hair and not rip through all the way along the hair strand. Alright, so once I have done my whole head, that is the extent of my shedding, which is not bad. Moving on now, I'll leave the conditioner on my hair while I take a shower, do the rest of my body. So that's a good 10 minutes or so. You really don't need to keep it in for much longer than that. And I am ready to rinse the conditioner off. Alright, still keeping the same motions, working from the roots outwards, being really careful not to tangle up the hair and move it all in different directions. Okay, and now, dun dun dun, this is it, the big change that I'm making. I'm using my Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Flaxseed Elongating Styling Gel. No more EcoStyler. Goodbye, EcoStyler. Okay, so I just go back under the shower, make sure my hair is really, really well saturated all the way down to my roots. Here we go. Now I'm going to grab about half a palmful of the gel. And what I do, same technique, emulsify it in between my palms by rubbing it together. The way I apply it is that I start with the ends of my hair. So what I'm trying to do here is capture as much of that water as possible, because obviously the ends of your hair is where you're going to lose the water quickest. So I start with the ends of my hair, make sure that's fully saturated with the product. Then, to get the product properly distributed into the rest of my hair, I'm going to open up sections. And you'll see I open up a section there, and then I just swipe the product through from the roots along the shaft of my hair. Let's do it again. Open up a section, apply to the root, and swipe up. And so you'll continue to do this all over your head until you are pretty sure and satisfied that you've got good coverage. So that's me just checking, how does it feel? Do I feel like I've got gel all over? I'm gonna go under the shower again for another quick splash of water just to make sure my hair is really wet. This helps as well with the distribution of the gel. It sort of magically kind of makes more gel in the hair. I don't know how it works. But adding water just kind of multiplies the gel. I guess because it's a water-based product, it would make sense. Alright, so just make sure that everything is properly distributed, and that's it for the shower part. We are out of the shower after this. Grab a little bit more until I am satisfied. Yep, and here we are. So we're out of the shower now. And the final part is shingling. So our hair is fully saturated. We've got the gel applied all over the hair. And now we're just shingling to get that effect, to get the curls to really start showing through. And all I really do is I rake my fingers. I grab a section of hair, rake through it, and then with my other hand smooth over it. So it's rake and smooth, rake and smooth, rake and smooth. And you just continue like that section by section. Because my hair is pretty short, I don't need to clip it away. It might work better. I don't know. I'll try it next time. But I generally don't clip it away. I just rake and smooth, rake and smooth, rake and smooth until I can kind of feel those clumps sort of naturally forming without me having to create them with the spaces between my fingers, if that makes sense. But you just continue to rake and smooth, rake and smooth, rake and smooth, rake and smooth. And eventually you will see those curls start to appear. You can see right there at the back, there's a nice long elongated clump of curls. So one thing, you've got to be gentle with your hair as you're raking through. If you come across resistance where your hair seems to be sort of, a tangle there, stop raking and just gently separate with your fingers like I'm doing there. Don't just drag the fingers through and pull through. You really want to be gentle with your hair. Even though it doesn't really look like I'm being gentle, I actually am. So you're going to continue with the raking and smoothing process section by section all throughout your hair. And this is me finally done. My whole head I have raked and smoothed the gel through. And now as a final step, I'm just going to give my head a little bit of a shake. I don't shake very much. They say that you should shake like a dog and really shake it out, but it makes me so dizzy. I just cannot do that. I don't know if I have issues with my equilibrium or whatever, but I can't do the heavy shaking. But yes, you can see my pleased little face there. I'm really happy with the way that it's turned out. Giving myself a nice little shaky shake. Shake, 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 shake. Lean back and shake out the back. Shake out the front and sides. Yes. Yes. Shake it. Yeah. And then from here on out, we just dry, and I'll be back with the final product.
So here we are, completely done and dry, not fully dry. But I love this. This is the best result I've gotten throughout the whole detox, and I know why. I think it's because I was clearly using the wrong products. I started this off very arrogantly, going on about how I had just bought EcoStyler gel. I'm going to use my EcoStyler gel because I don't have money to waste. But changing the gel made all the difference. Using a humectant gel like I was advised, I feel like it made all of the difference. My curls are really just they're everywhere. Like it's curls and coils everywhere. I never got this kind of result with the EcoStyler. It could be because we further down in the process. I've been going on for longer, and maybe my hair is more hydrated than it was in the beginning. But I honestly don't think that's the reason. The reason is that I'm finally using the correct products. So I'm here to tell you, use the correct product, or at the very least, do not use EcoStyler gel, because you won't be doing yourself any favors. So I'd really like to show you these curls here at the back. I'm hoping I can't see if you can see what I see, but I hope you can. Let me see if I turn a little bit to the side with the white background. I'm hoping you can see, but it just everything, even this front section here, where I never really used to get any definition when I was using the EcoStyler, but now, I mean, just look at that. Can you guys see? I mean, can you see? Can you see? Yeah, this is the best result that I've gotten. I'm really, really happy. And don't do what I did. Just follow the detox. These people are experts. They know what they're talking about. Use your any other gel except EcoStyler gel, or gels that don't have plastic in the top 5 ingredients. Use a gel that's got a humectant in it, like the gel that I use, the On Jackie's Don't Shrink, whatever. That gel that I used has glycerine in it, which is a humectant, or botanical gels, as blackcurlmagic.com suggests, but just don't use EcoStyler. Yeah, this I've proven to myself. And as for the way it feels, the fact that I didn't use a leave-in this time around, I can't even tell the difference. My hair just feels so soft and like bouncy. There is absolutely zero crunch. I can barely feel that there's like a gel film on my hair right now. Like, it just feels like it's natural goodness and glory. I mean, I'm so happy. This is the best result. So yeah, this is me. This is officially 21 days into my 30-day detox, and I'm really loving it. I cannot say enough good things about how this regimen fits so well into my lifestyle. Like, it is not time consuming at all. I love just always feeling and knowing that my hair is clean. I don't think that is a feeling that a lot of naturals are used to. Let's be real. A lot of us have really been slacking on hair washing regularity. So I love that feeling. I love how quick it is to do. I'm pretty good now with the hair drying. I know how to do it. Because I don't have a hooded dryer, I had to come up with ways that I can make the hair drying thing work for me, and I think I've pretty much figured it out. So I mean, in all, an hour and a half and I'm done, and that's like a full wash day, hour and a half, which is mind-blowing. So I'm very, very happy. And so this is definitely, I think I can say at this point, something that I can see myself continuing for the rest of my life, really. It's that good. I enjoy it that much. It's that easy. It's that simple. I don't have to stress. Literally, if I've got gel, shampoo, and conditioner, I'm straight. I am good. I don't have to worry about anything else. And that to me is amazing. And look at my hair. And I'm really looking forward to, as my hair grows, it's obviously, it's going to get more weight to it and it's going to start to fall, but right now for where it is and the length it is, and that's another thing that I really wanted to point out, is a difference between when I was using EcoStyler versus now using this humectant gel, is the actual elongation. From the wet state, the amount of shrinkage it's a lot less than it was with the EcoStyler gel, that's for sure. So I mean, my hair really stays, like you can see right here at the top where my hair is longer. So yeah, we're doing good, and I'm really happy that you joined me yet again, or for the first time, whichever it may be. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and as always, mommy loves ya.